Hey, what's up guys? This is Bill from Going Winter Tech, and sorry if you guys can hear a difference in my voice. I'm actually a bit sick now, but a few days ago my grandpa came over to my house and he was talking to me about how his PC was slowing down, and keep in mind that he's almost 70 years old, so he doesn't do anything intense on his PC, but I'm pretty sure the one he's using now is like even older than me, so I decided to build him a brand new PC. It's not gonna be anything special, so no Titan X's here, but it's a really cheap $300 PC that we're gonna build using these parts. So I'm gonna run you guys through right now. Let's go. So the processor we're gonna be using is the Intel Pentium G4560 processor. It's a 3.5 gigahertz processor, LGA 1151 socket. And like I said, my grandpa isn't going to be doing anything super intense on this computer. He's just going to be playing, his poker games on the PC once in a while, watch some movies. So this processor is going to get the job done for him. For the motherboard, we have a Gigabyte H110M DS2V. It's a very basic motherboard, but it has all the essentials we need, like an LGA 1151 socket and DDR4 support, so it's gonna work great for our build. For the RAM here, we have 8 gigs of DDR4, obviously, from Glowy. I actually forgot to order the RAM online, so I picked this up in my local computer store. And I'm not sure how reliable Glowy is, but apparently it has a lifetime warranty and everything, so hopefully it doesn't blow up in the computer. Anyways, moving on. Over here we have a Kingston 120GB SSD. And you might be asking why we have an SSD in a $300 PC build. So I think every PC now should have an SSD. And this is what is really gonna make the PC feel fast for my grandpa. So I threw one in there, and he doesn't have a lot of programs, so 120 gigs is gonna be enough for him. And obviously we need a DVD burner because he still uses that. Over here, finally, we have the Corsair CS450M power supply, 80 plus bronze. Corsair power supplies, you can't go wrong with them. And finally, for the case, we have a Johnsbow model QT01 case. I've never actually worked in this case before, but Johnsbow, as most of you guys know, is the OEM manufacturer for like Lee & Lee, and I think also Inwin, so they make some pretty nice cases. This is one of their silent professional models, so there's sound dampening material inside, and it has a very sleek look, so that's why I picked it. So yeah, those are all the parts, and without any further ado, let's start building. So I just finished building the PC and installed Windows 10 on it. So as you guys can see, here's the build. And one cool thing about this case is that there is actually 2 USB 3.0 ports in the front, which is pretty neat since this case is a budget case. And I think I paid around 50 bucks for it, which is a pretty good deal. Full metal construction, and inside cable management holes are all grommeted, which are really nice. And also it has a really nice toolless way of installing both SSDs and HDDs, which is a really nice thing. I did have a micro ATX motherboard that's in a full ATX case, which might look a bit weird. So these runs will be longer than normal, but I think the build still turned out pretty damn good. So the case actually also comes with 3 fans, 1 in the back and 2 in the front. They're all 120 millimeters, which is pretty damn good for, again, a budget case. And yeah, I think the case even looks pretty good. I forgot to mention this in the beginning, we're actually not using any GPU. We're just using the integrated one on the Pentium processor because my grandpa is obviously not going to be playing any Crysis anytime soon. So time will tell if the RAM is going to blow up or not, but fingers crossed that nothing's going to happen to that. So the build turned out really well, and for 300 bucks, I think you can't go wrong with a build like this. It feels really snappy with the SSD I have in there and the 8 gigs of RAM. Hopefully this will last my grandpa well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end the video there. So if you guys want more content, be sure to subscribe to Goyo Mojo Tech. You can check out a previous video here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.